A lot of people ask me what a typical day at Narrowgate looks like, and most days are pretty much the same. Bible study and worship are common components in our daily experience here at Narrowgate. But on top of Bible study and worship, the guys are involved in property maintenance work. They cook all their own meals, clean all their own dishes. They work in our leather shop, and our metal shop, and our wood shop. The next question that usually follows is why? How did we come across this idea of having different shops to put guys in? Or why do they spend their days working on the property? Aren't they supposed to be a part of a disciple-making program? Shouldn't it be Bible study, Bible study, Bible study? It's a great question, and if you've been following our new video series, In My Own Words, you probably saw Gideon Stoner address the very information you're seeking. See, he started his In My Own Words piece by saying everything in life falls into one of two categories. Either it's worship or it's vanity. We like to take guys through the common experiences of life, and work, as you know, is a common experience of life. And we like to give them an opportunity to view work as an act of worship. Isn't that what Paul said in Romans 12? To offer ourselves as living sacrifices to God, because this is our reasonable act of worship. So how do we become living sacrifices day in and day out? The guys that live on this property realize that they live on a campus that's been provided by you, by the supporters and believers in this Narrowgate ministry, who are willing to stand beside us and stand behind us as we make this opportunity available to young men to take 6 months out of life and chase hard after God. That means that when they go out to mow the grass or paint a fence or build a building on this property, they're actually using their hands to say thank you, to show gratitude, to take care of the things that have been entrusted to them, to take care of this environment where they get to pursue God freely. I guess the real follow-up question would be, what about us, you and me? Every day when we make choices about the things that we do, why do we make those choices? Why do we do what we do? When was the last time we headed off to work and saw that as our reasonable act of worship? If you've never read the book Practicing the Presence of God by Brother Lawrence, then this may be a new concept to you. But see, Brother Lawrence understood that when he was standing in a kitchen peeling potatoes, he could commune with God in that moment just as much as when he was knelt in prayer, or he had the text of Scripture open in front of him listening to the voice of God. Everything we do, every single day, is a choice to be engaged with or disengaged with God. We simply provide an environment where guys get to do a myriad of exercises. Some of them are obvious pursuit of God. Some of them are the daily routines that they'll experience when they leave this campus that are just as much worship. Here's another example. Every guy that comes to Narrowgate, at some point during his experience here, will go on a 103-mile hike on the Appalachian Trail. Now, most people would look at that and say, what does that have to do with Bible study? Well, it really has very little to do with Bible study, but it has a lot to do with worship. The kind of perseverance and tenacity necessary to make that journey, the kind of teamwork necessary to carry all the supplies to keep you alive in the wilderness for 10 days, all of those speak of how the church works together, how we bear one another's burdens, how we encourage one another, motivate one another, even exhort one another to take that next step in life to get to our destination, to get to our goal. So here's what I want to leave you with today. What are we doing to encourage one another? What are you doing to encourage the people that you walk through life with every day to take that next step, to get to our goal, which is to see Jesus face to face? How do we manage this day when we woke up with its challenges to walk through this day? We kind of like to introduce you to the process of this Appalachian Trail hike by showing you a series of videos that we made over the years where we made a chronology, a record, a chronicle, if you will, of these different Appalachian Trail hikes. So we're providing you with a link to watch the very first AT hike that ever happened back in 2004 when Rob and Adam set out on this 103-mile journey. You'll get to see some of the joys and the triumphs and some of the difficulties that they experienced. Also, I want to introduce you to Logan Pringle, our prayer and worship minister here on the campus of Narrowgate. He has a special invitation for you to come and be a part of what we do here on our campus at Narrowgate.
Oh, hey guys, it's Logan. I want to tell you about a new event series we're having this year called Jesus In. We're inviting you to come out to the Narrowgate campus for an entire day of teaching and worship as we look at Jesus in the Old Testament. Remember, Jesus said in John 5:39, "You search the scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life, and these are they which testify of me." So let's go find him. What do you say? Now, our first event, Jesus in Exodus, will be on March 1st, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, with teaching all throughout the day by Bill Spencer. Now, this is a free event with lunch provided, but we would like to ask for a $10 donation to help cover the cost of dinner. After dinner, we'd like to invite you to stick around for an evening of worship led by yours truly. We would absolutely love it if you could join us. To RSVP so we know how many of you are coming, please visit our Narrowgate Facebook page and find our Jesus In Facebook event. Or you can RSVP by emailing office@narrowgatefoundation.org. Well, thanks for watching. Hope to see you there.